Less than a month ago, or probably about a month ago, I did a triple P on Don Lemon, or as we call her over here, Donna, on him being removed from his evening slot, or them getting rid of or canning his evening show and putting him in the morning. But instead of him just being by himself, he's with two other anchors or two other hosts, as you can see right here, because it's called CNN This Morning, Don Lemon, Poppy Harlow, and Caitlin Collins. It doesn't just say Donna. It's not just his show individually. When I had heard that he got removed from the evening slot and got put in the morning, I said, yeah, the end is definitely near for Donna. Again, I'll reiterate, if you get removed from a primetime slot of a show for a show to the morning, that means they are trying to kind of get you out the way. They're slowly but surely pushing you out. What I also find interesting is that the bit of news that I'm about to bring to you is coming on the cusp of Tiffany Cross being removed from MSNBC. It's also coming on the cusp of Jake Tapper basically announcing that his show was getting ready to end probably around or after the midterm elections, which by the time this video goes up will have already happened. And now you have this news that I'm bringing to you, in which it has been announced that the debut of this show, the ratings were horrible. They said that Don Lemon's new show, CNN This Morning, bombs in debut. But what I find interesting, because I'm reading this from the New York Post, is that the headline reads Don Lemon's new show. It doesn't say Don Lemon, Poppy Harlow, and Caitlin Collins' new show. It just says Don Lemon. So, and notice in the picture, he's in the center, and it's probably for optics because he's the only guy. So put him in the middle and put the two women on the side. It's like if it was one woman and two men, then they'll put the men on the side. But Donna is the more recognizable person. And because he's the only black man there, he stands out like a sore thumb. But I knew them ratings was going to be low. I knew those ratings were going to be low. I called that back when I did the triple P. And something tells me that with what I'm about to read, something tells me in the future I'll be doing another one, because I don't know how long this is going to last. Remember when CNN Plus was a thing, back in a few months ago? That streaming service came and went in the blink of an eye. Because one, I didn't even know CNN Plus was a thing. And by the time I found out that it was gone. That streaming service only lasted for like a month. Nobody was buying or subscribing, I should say, to CNN Plus. For what? What does a news network like CNN need a streaming service for? That was my first initial thing. You didn't see MSNBC doing something, or dare I say Fox News doing something either, or any of those other news style networks. But CNN Plus thought that they had an upper hand, and they didn't. Now I'm going to read the article, and it states, CNN's flashy new morning show, co-hosted by Don Lemon, Poppy Harlow, and Caitlin Collins, bombed in its debut episode on Tuesday. Despite heavy promotion from the network, CNN This Morning's first show drew a mere 387,000 viewers and averaged 71,000 viewers in the advertiser-coveted 25 to 54 age demographic, according to Nielsen's ratings. By comparison, MSNBC's Morning Joe amassed 793,000 viewers head-to-head from 6 to 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Meanwhile, Fox News, Fox and Friends came out on top, averaging nearly 1.5 million viewers. And by the way, another way that I know that Donna is on his way out is because, if y'all remember, I said that CNN is going in a more conservative route, where they can compete more against Fox News. You can thank Rupert Murdoch for that, and his sons, who I believe still running the ship over at CNN. No show across CNN, MSNBC, and Fox News ranked lower than Lemon's program on Tuesday. Let me repeat that. No show across CNN, which is the network this is on, MSNBC, and Fox News ranked lower than Lemon's program on Tuesday. Basically, what they're saying is with every show on all three of these networks, where there's a lot of shows on both of them, all ranked higher than this show. This show pretty much came in dead last as far as ratings are concerned. It even lost to other morning shows. Dubbed CNN This Morning, the broadcast was pitched as the left-leaning network's re-entry into the competitive morning show landscape, and was heralded by Lemon as a promotion amid reports that he was being demoted. He was being demoted. The anchor had been moved from his now canceled 10 p.m. primetime show to share the spotlight with two other hosts. Don Lemon is the definition of down bad. Let's just put it that way. Despite big promises from CNN boss Chris Light, who is known for his prowess in revamping morning programming, CNN This Morning even failed to match the previous average of New Day, the show that it replaced. That's crazy. You can even beat out the ratings for the show that you replaced. And let me fix something I said. I said Rupert Murdoch was, over CNN. That was completely wrong. He's over at Fox News. Forgive me for that. He and his sons are over there at Fox News. I'm sure someone in the chat probably already corrected me. Well, now here I am correcting myself. Co-hosted by John Berman and Brianna Kellar, New Day averaged 404,000 viewers in October. When asked about the poor debut, a spokesman from CNN said there's not a morning show on television today that was a rating success on day one. Reporting on rating failures or successes of an entirely new program after a single day is absurd and cheap. The rep added that that's not the way this works. We're entirely focused on developing a smart, compelling, and relevant show that already having outsized impact. Anyone pushing an alternative narrative knows that what a threat this talent lineup is. Like a seasoned TV producer who helped launch MSNBC's Morning Joe and the reboot of CBS This Morning, was brought in to shake up CNN's rating challenge program. Aside from moving Lemon to the morning, Light gave Jake Tapper the network's coveted 9 p.m. slot formerly occupied by the disgraced Chris Cuomo. But earlier this week, CNN announced Tapper will move back to his 4 p.m. time slot amid tanking ratings. Well, did you hear that? It said Jake Tapper got moved to another time slot from his 9 p.m. Time slot. I'm sorry. He put Jake Tapper in the 9 p.m. time slot, which was the time slot before Don Lemon's, but because he was replacing Chris Cuomo. But they ended up saying that they're moving Jake Tapper back to his original 4 p.m. time slot because his ratings were tanking in that new slot because no one could see themselves watching Jake Tapper at 9 p.m. Now, I'm willing to bet that with the ratings not doing so well right now with Donna, let's just say that the ratings don't get better than this. Like, this is the best that they're going to be able to do. They don't get any better. They kind of stay in this range. Are they going to move Donna back to his 10 p.m. time slot or not? Because it seems they were very quick to move Jake Tapper from the slot that used to be held by Chris Cuomo back to his original 4 p.m. slot. He just got put there to my knowledge. He wasn't there for that long. But they said, well, we're going to move him back. No, they teaching Donna a lesson. I have a feeling that they're not going to move Donna out of that time slot, even if the ratings don't change or improve. Because the next time Donna gets moved, it's going to be out of CNN headquarters or out of that CNN building. And he'll have no one to blame for it but himself. And when that does happen, and notice I said when, not if, but when, because I have a feeling it's going to actually happen, he'll be getting the violins again.